uncut, unedited, tell the truth,
And what?
and shame the devil. I
I
love
love
being
being
black.
black.
You already know. You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited, tell the truth,
And what?
and shame the devil.
All
I
right.
love
All
being
right.
black.
This is your boy Martin G. AK the Crime Chaser, live, uncut, unedited. We got another great show for you, people. Another great show for you. My God, Dallas is on, Texas is on the map, people, on the map.
You already know. You already know what it. You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited, tell the truth,
And what?
and shame the devil.
Woo.
I love being black.
All right, people, this is where we tell the truth. And what?
Tell the truth and
what?
shame the devil.
That's what we do. Tell the truth and shame the devil. We loved by many, but hated by a few. But that's all right. We're still here. And on the screen that you see, Wilmer Hutchins High School shooter, Tracey Haynes Jr. Yeah. Haynes Jr. Okay, I'm pronouncing that wrong. All right, come on in. People, come on in. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Brother Lewis Ramsey, what's up, bro? I see you. I see you. Joyce, what's up? Please hit that like button for me, Joyce, on YouTube. I appreciate you. Doretha Glass, all right, how you doing? 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 Wow, people, there's a lot going on. You know, they had a mass shooting yesterday. We haven't talked about it, but I want to talk about the shooting. And also, I want to talk about the racism that's going on and how and what they say about our young African American males. For those of you that don't see racism, you don't see, everything is just so perfect. You see it, don't nothing bother you. Oh, wow, nothing bothers you. Oh, I'm so sorry. Doesn't bother you, but that's okay. Come on in. Mm-hmm. 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 Yep. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Yep. Come on in. Come on in. All right, Lanisha. What's up, Lanisha? I know you got to go to work in the morning. I'm gonna try to make it possible, fast as possible. What up, Leroy? What's up, bro? Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. We're gonna talk. We're gonna get into the subject, man. We ain't gonna wait for these folks. We're trying to wait for some folks to come in. We do got the phone lines open, but I just want to show you how nasty people are. Wilmer Hutchins, high school shooter, Tracey Haynes Jr. People, look at this. It's a 17-year-old man. This didn't happen in Dallas, Texas. Shot up the school. He didn't kill nobody, but shot up the school. Turned himself in. We're gonna put up the thing, and it's Mike King, Money Mike, all the way from Arizona, all the way from Arizona in the house. That's right, United we stand. And I want to show you what's up, Jules Smith. How you doing? Your grandbaby and your daughter. Appreciate you guys. I want to show you how racist people are toward black people. I'm gonna show you this. I'm definitely going to show you. And see, they can call you all types of names without calling you that. But I'm going to show you something, people. I got a little screen sharing up here. Okay, here it is right here. All right. Here we go. Here we go. I'm going to show you guys something. Let me get rid of this real quick. New scene. All right. I'm going to show you guys something. Yeah. Y'all, hold on. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead. Oh. Okay. Right. Right. Well, well, go on to bed because I'm on live and I'll hit you up in the morning. Good night. All right. All right. Mm-hmm. Yep. Come on with it, people. Sorry I had to take that call. Business call. All right. Come on in, people. Come on in. Oh, let me see what. Gloria. Hello, tuning in, Martin from Atlanta, from Chicago, West Side. West Side. LaDonna, what's up? What's up, LaDonna? Miss Kanika, what's up, Miss Kanika? Joyce I saw it yesterday. I saw it too, but I said I decided I want to talk about it today, and we're gonna go into. I want to, he turned himself in. It said his 17-year-old turned himself in after a mass shooting at Wilmer Hutchins High School that left 5 students injured. Police released new details saying he was let in through an unsecured door before opening fire. Wow. Wow. And that's something? Wow. Wow. Here's a picture of the gentleman right here. And I just want to show you. We're going to read some comments today. And that's the purpose of me really coming on here today. And wow. Okay. Marcus Robbins says some Black kids had to do it now. How to do it now. Okay, I understood that. Jessica Norris. Now listen to this comment. Maybe he's wanting a new house and an Escalade so effed up. So y'all know that's a racist. Though you could look at that. Come on, people. This is what they saying, people. Then somebody came back. Jessica Norris. What's wrong with that? Rittenhouse had the pleasure of taking lives away, and he's out there living well. If you're going to speak about it, speak evenly. Don't pick and choose. Wow. Wow. It's April. You're repeating the same thing like everyone else. Couldn't think of anything else. Okay. They going back and forth. Jessica, you are the original. Okay. Jessica Norris, you have a good one too, mama. Blessings. How funny how that works, because it's that everyone has done in the Anthony case. They read something in the comments section, such as he was bullied. Then y'all took off with it, repeating until people actually start believing it. Wow. Yep. Richard said that. All right. Maybe he wanted 2 GoFundMe accounts. These are little racist jokes, people. Why is MS-13? Question. All right. Austin said it was self-defense. They were bullying him. See, these are little subliminal things they're saying. Clearly, self-defense. These are white folks' home. And see, that's why I tell y'all, quit throwing your young Black men under the bus. They're not going to throw theirs under the bus. They didn't throw Carl Rittenhouse under the bus. They didn't throw him. George Zimmerman, they didn't throw theirs under the bus. Whoever let in also should be, whoever let him in should be charged. All right. All right. He was being bullied like Carmelo. See, these are racist remarks. I'm sure this is someone else's fault. Let's start him a GoFundMe and make sure he gets the best lawyer. He deserves only the best. Black privilege. He needs to get off 100. I feel so bad for him. Look at what other students did. Did they make fun of him? Question. Was it self-defense? Please help this poor kid. Let's make sure his parents are taken care of too. We are behind you. See, all these little racist remarks. This is what they think of us, people. I'm telling you. He just wants donations for a new house and Escalade for his mama. Isn't that how that works now? He's looking for a GoFundMe. These are white folks on here. White folks. GoFundMe for the future doctor in 321. Yeah. Brent Morris. Here comes the GoFundMe. See, listen. I just want to say this, people. Let me get up on here real quick. Listen. This is what they do. This is what they do. Y'all see all these comments? You see all these comments? These good old white folks. Good old white folks. Good white. Kanika Jenkins, what's going on? I see you. Kenny Nicole. I'm sorry, Kenny Nicole. I'm talking about Kanika Jenkins. I'm sorry. Kenny Nicole. All right. Geneva Williams. All right, I see you. I see you. I definitely need an update because I'm behind on the story. All right. It just happened yesterday. Lisa, what's up, Lisa? I see you. It's Leslie Brown, wasn't it? Hey, Leslie, Ronnie. When they show who they are, believe them. That is so true. Lee John Evans. That's why I be treating demo animals. See, listen, people, I'm going to show you. This is what they think, people. Now, listen, I'm not lying on nobody. I'm not making this up. We can go to some more comments. We just read through. I was just so happy to read the story. A lot of times, before I really read the story, I read the comments. All right. Manny HDZ, please free him. He plays sports and was a great member of his community. Started a GoFundMe so we could buy snacks in jail. You see, these are the things that they be saying. Don't worry, I'm sure Judge Tucker will lower his bond to $1,000 so he can sit at home. See, when it works for them, it's okay. But when it works for us, it's a problem. It's a problem. Build a statue of him, Dan Wolf. Ain't that something? Michael Roberts said, so this is probably self-defense as well. So you know what they're referring to, people. These good old Jesus speaking in tongues, shouting, oh, how I love Jesus. I know it was the blood, sweet communion taking people. I just want a new Cadillac. These are little stereotypes, racist. It's not about race, but look what you guys writing down. Look what you're writing down. It's not about race. I hope some white folks listen to me tonight. Every school in America needs a Mr. Clark for a principal. Doors wouldn't be locked from the outside. Would have been locked from outside. I'm sorry. Nico probably needs a new house and a car for GoFundMe accounts. He wants that Texas judge, more free stuff. All this is racist stuff. Maybe he needs a GoFundMe so he can buy a new house also. All right, Heather Cripps said, slap on the wrist, another law, bail, and house arrest. This is going to be the new trend all over America now. Black men, let me tell you something. They want you dead or in jail. They do not want you enjoying the fruits of this land. When it comes to one of theirs, they play victim. And don't get me wrong, for all those students that were shot, I feel bad for them. Period. No school student should be shot while you at school doing the right thing. I want to say that. And it was wrong for this young man to come in that school and shoot up. It was definitely wrong. His parents must need a new house too. Eva Ray said he was bullied, so it wasn't his fault. Let's start GoFundMe so his parents can get a new house. See, they mad about the Carmelo Anthony case. They're mad. They're mad because listen, let me tell you something about this case. If white people know they had a slam dunk case, they would have released that video right away because the video goes against the narrative that they're trying to spin on the public. They know it. Was not expecting, Ali said, was not expecting the shooter's skin to be the color, not going to lie. I could agree with that. I wasn't expecting it either. Someone, Peter Anthony says, someone told him he couldn't sit there. So he had every right to shoot up the school. He bullied, stop the bullying. See, all these are little, and you see some of these Hispanic people, they in with it, the ones that call themselves brown, but yet on the application they put white. Explain that to me, my brown community. Why is you putting white on your applications, but You're going by in public, you're going by Brown. All right. All right. Antonio Granino. He turned himself in with hopes he'll get a new house, car, and go far me. Listen, y'all mad because black people stick with blacks? Are you mad? Are you mad? White folks, y'all been doing it for centuries, years and years on top of years. I'm telling the truth. I'm not lying on nobody. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. Y'all the biggest bullies out here. Lakeisha B said these comments are hilarious, but where are the comments when a non-person of color does this? Okay. Oh wait, he was maybe having a bad day. Okay. JD Jr. Laugh out loud. Oh, the white only pies are loving this. Don't worry, like Cal. Is this the garbage room getting ready to make y'all proud in a year or two? Greg Van Eaton. I never brought a weapon to school in my life. I'm white and I have a mom and dad. So there's that. All right. Y'all know where they're going. Laugh out loud. Copycat looking to get a new house, car, suit. Oh boy, hold on, son. BLM is heading over. See, this is what y'all, listen, people. This is what we see here. This is what we see. And we're reading it. Now, listen, this is not a setup, people. I know y'all don't want to hear this. The viewership is low on this, but it's okay. Yeah. Y'all hear it. They mad. They mad. Mac Morning Show. Yes, sir, brother. That's my brother right there from another mother. Yes, sir. He's a nice looking kid. There you go, too. Yeah. And this is, Sharice Wright said, this is why I leave them alone. Stay out of their establishments. Black folks, stop going. Vince, what's up, Vince the DJ? Jimmy Dean is always about race when it comes to Esau, and they know exactly what I'm saying. Woo! Okay. Okay. I will do that, Adam. I will do that. Deborah Singleton. Good evening, Martin, everyone on this live. All right. Hello, Martin. Now, so y'all correct me if I'm wrong for saying what I'm saying. I'm just reading. Kiara says, she said, good evening. My take on this young man that had a mental break is that we have real issues with mental health with the young adults and the adults. The more we have that talks about his deep depression and racism goes, we can keep going month to month and help these people day by day. The spiritual attacks on their minds are getting into all colors and creeds of humanity. We're doing right by bringing the topics to the light, and yet still not, it has been time 20 years ago for our ASS to be honest and clear and stepping up. The past, the sex, drugs, and rock and roll, we need well-rounded counseling and resources. The education system has been failing this country. We know this. Now, what are we about to do as a nation? 100. All right. All right. All right. Anita Thomas, oh, yes, they always side with the white folks. Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. Vic Hen, what's going on? All right. United we stand. All right. Divided we fall. Okay. Oh, yeah. The Mexicans think they white, but they live in black communities. Hispanics are always on the side of white folk because they go by white. Black people are the only one talking about that black and brown stuff. Yeah, they don't want to hit me tonight. I'm going to tell it. I'm telling the truth. That's what we're going to do. I'm telling you. Yeah, they scared. Yeah, they see the shift. Listen, I told black people, this is what I say, black people. Listen to me. Let me go back to this screen real quick. I want to tell you guys something real quick. Let me get off the screen. Let me just say this to you guys. When we start sticking together, right or wrong, they in trouble, and they know it. They so used to dividing us on a lot of things. A lot of things. I'm just showing you the racist comments. The racist comments. They're so upset because, listen, there's a saying that we say here in the street. Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Run, Charlie, run. I tell you, if it's good for you, it's good for us. All right, I'm telling you, racism still exists, people. It's still alive. It's still alive. We're going to take some callers, people. I'm going to take some calls. Come on and let's talk about y'all. Help me out. Because, see, I don't want nobody thinking I'm discriminating. I'm just telling the truth. Yeah. I got to tell the truth, Brother Mac. Brother Mac, I got to tell the truth. And I'm not going to lie. We know how they treat us. We know how they treat us. For real talk. All right, come on in. The number's on the line, 872-299-0808 or 872-297-6389. I want some comments. Unqualified felon is people whose house. Okay. All right, I got a caller, right? Just call. Come on, keep calling, people. Keep calling. Latanya Gamblin, I see you. Lola Smith, only if we realize our power. That is so right, Lola Smith. Appreciate you. Joyce McFoley, tell the truth and shame the devil. All right. Come on, people. We gotta do what we gotta do. All right, we got a caller. I need some more callers. I need some interaction, people. Come and talk to me now.
Sure.
Talk to me. All right. All right, Sharice. What do you think of what I just brought? You didn't know I was going to talk about this today, but talk to me, Sharice. What's your comments? I'm going to sit here and listen to you. Come on.
My comment is that these people, they see the ship. They're afraid. They see that Black people are uniting. We're coming together. We're supporting each other. We're speaking more and more about Black-owned businesses and how to circulate the Black dollar in the Black community more. There's more and more shows popping up about Black wealth, Black generational wealth. They don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
They don't like it. I've been on a TikTok page where it was a white woman that was married to a Black man. They went to this place called The Grill in Manning, South Carolina. It was horrible. And they own there. The white people there, well, they should have paid their bill. They did pay their bill. They didn't want to pay for some pork chops that was burnt up that they didn't eat. And the owner came out on some hear ye, and these people don't want to pay for their food. And he ended up looking like a fool. Now they're mad because out of a town of Manning, South Carolina, it might be 4,000 people. It cut off everything.
Mm-hmm.
It cut everything. So Black people aren't spending their money there, and now they're mad. Well, it's going to start happening more.
Mm-hmm.
There's no reason. Stay out of these people's establishments. Stop going live, and this isn't fair. Life isn't fair. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
When they don't want you in their business, get out and warn other Black folks. Don't cry and, oh, they won't let me in. So
mm-hmm.
get out and stay out.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be arguing and getting mad and want to fight. And get out of them people's place and stay out. And tell everybody else that look like you to stay out and tell them why.
Mm-hmm.
I got something to say.
Okay, you got. Ma'am. Hold on, ma'am. Hold it.
Okay.
I know who you are. I know you are. I just want to make sure the first caller's done talking, then I'll let you talk. First call.
I'm done for now. I'm done for now.
Okay. Come on, 216. Come on, that's my senior friend. Come on.
We got away from it. Take a village to raise a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Iraqi came over here. We sold out to the Iraqi back in the 80s and the 90s. And we sold out to the Iraqi. I was living in Detroit, and the Black man didn't sell out to him. It only was one Black in the neighborhood that did his business.
Sorry.
And I patronize the store every day.
Mm-hmm.
I patronize the store every day. And you just can't make this stuff up. They got Black owners in Cleveland, Black owners in Detroit, I patronize my brothers and sisters. I ain't never went into an Iraqi store because they all kinfolk. They come over here, they send back over to the mainland and get the mama and the grandfathers. They living over here rent free for 5 years. Here I am, born and raised in the United States. I have to show 3 pieces of identification if I want to get our hand out. And they over here, legal immigrants are running the country. You hear me? Go make it make sense. I don't, one thing I like about unqualified felon in the people house, he are getting rid of illegal immigrants. If you don't come over here with no ID, I have to have an ID every time I go to the bank to cash my check. How are they getting them bank accounts with no ID? You don't even know who they is or where they come from. But the one thing I like about the underqualified felon in the people houses is he gonna eliminate illegal immigrants. Is he gonna send his wife back? Huh? Is he gonna send his children back? Because their mamas wasn't legal over here in the 90s, and they was all born in the 80s. Is he gonna send Don and Millennia and you just can't make this stuff up about the unqualified felon. He's sending the illegal immigrants back. Is he gonna send his wife back? Just can't make up this stuff. And the more we get together, the happier you will be. Our brown folks is our own worst enemy. You just can't make this stuff up. I just hate we live in the last days on this bit of earth. You got to make sense of something. It can't go this far. Kids are killing kids. Mama and daddy and the whole family has been eliminated by loved ones. I just don't. Ooh, it hurts my heart when I see a young boy doing shooting. It ain't no more structure in the family. I was brought up the old school style. I taught my adult children old school style, and they teach their kids the old school style. So my grandson and grandkids ain't out in the street like the rest of the kids. If you see my grandson, he'll take his hat off when he come in your house and speak to everybody. You got people nowadays coming into your house and they ain't speaking. That can make sense. I don't know what. Ooh, Lord, this bit of earth. The last days is here. We disturb Jesus Christ, and he going through the. Oh boy, you just can't make this stuff up.
Let me ask you a question real quick before we go to the next caller. Now, are all these racist remarks on this school shooting, and we know who's known for shooting up schools. That's not really us.
Oh yeah,
we know who's known for that. But it's one of ours that shot up school, and we're not endorsing that behavior, condoning that behavior. But I'll say this: you see all the racist remarks. Oh, maybe he want to do a GoFundMe account, buys people a house or a car. No, there's no time to talk like that. These people are always telling.
Make it up.
These people are always trying to tell us how we should think, who we should support. They mad at black people because we putting our money where our mouth is on this Carmelo Anthony.
We the one got the world going. It was us they stole this light and gas and water from, building houses. It's us. The white folks took our stuff from. You just can't make this stuff up about them.
That's true.
Lord.
I know.
It hurts my heart. It hurts my heart.
It does.
To see
I got
Carmelo Anthony.
I know it. Let me hold you there. You ain't got to leave, but let me go to I got Sarge. He been holding for a minute. I'll come back to you. I'll put you on mute. All right, come on, Sarge. 912.
Oh shoot, hey man, I'm good. You hit the nail on the before I because it's like, we ain't famous for shooting up schools.
No, not at all. Not at all.
You beat me to it. I'm like, damn. He beat me to it. Damn it, Jim. But I tell you what, now, if you've been checking out my Instagram, boy, I've been letting them other, these folks talk about, MAGA and this and that.
Mm.
And I'm like, yeah, I voted for Trump and I got my MAGA hat and all of it. I'm like, y'all are talking heads. Y'all getting paid to say what you say.
Mm-hmm.
Because this one dude, he was going in hard on Carmelo Anthony's family, talking about they're living in a $900,000 home in a gated community from the money, and you black people donated all this money to Black Lives Matter, and that's why white people think we stupid and this and that, all this stuff. And I'm sitting here like, dude, really, dude? You ain't got no room to talk about nothing because the conservative Republicans are supposed to be all God-fearing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how you gonna make sense? God don't doggone like Hot Pockets, and he's a Hot Pocket. So I'm like, what you talking about, pimping?
Let me.
You a Hot Pocket.
Hey, Sarge, y'all know what Hot Pocket. I'm gonna let Sarge say, but listen, let me just say this, people.
Oh, I'm saying Hot Pocket.
I want to give out a shout to my first lady, Deborah House. Appreciate you, Mother House. I appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in tonight. We're talking about that mass shooting that happened in Dallas, Texas. It was an African-American 17-year-old young man that did the shooting. And so what we were doing tonight, we went on the post and we was reading all the racial comments. They was making jokes at Carmelo Anthony case. Oh, maybe he'll go out and buy a house too, and a Cadillac and all. See, all these are racial undertones, and we know. And see, they the first one to start is, we do everything about race. Come on now, we're not gonna let y'all demonize our black people. When we take up for our black people, you get mad. But when you take up for yours a hero. You build a statue from a mantle and all that. So listen, we don't want to see no students get shot, period. Black, white, we don't want to see that. Or killed. We don't want to see that. We're not that type of people that we got hate in our heart. We don't discriminate against white people. We don't do that. We're not taught to hate white people in our homes. We're not taught. Hey, listen, I read all them comments. Some of them people, these are the same people that go into church every Sunday, praying, speaking in tongues, dancing, serving communion, on the usher board, on the deacon board, on the minister staff, and everything. And look how y'all talk and behaving yourself. How you gonna save somebody and people looking on social media seeing the way you behave? That's it. Sorry, don't go nowhere. You still online. I ain't got you, but I want to show you was you on here when I was reading some of the comments, Sarge? That they were saying?
Yeah, I was listening.
Well, talk about that.
I was like,
Go ahead.
Yeah, because that's where I was gonna go.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Sarge.
Now, if anybody listening, listen to me and listen to me well. Anybody tell you, I don't see color, they a damn lie. Okay? Because I tell you, if I was to go do a crime without a mask on and somebody see me, they'd be like, okay, well, what did he look like? Tall, skinny, fair-skinned black guy, kind of looked like Lionel Richie, But the thing is, black guy. Oh, it wasn't a white guy. It wasn't an Asian guy. It wasn't a Mexican guy. So it messed me with that I don't see color.
Mm-hmm.
It's impossible to not see color. All it is a doggone cop-out statement. Well, I don't see color. Why don't you just say, look, I'm not a racist individual. And then let your background stand up for it. You know what I'm saying?
Let me give a shout.
Bottom line up front.
Hold on, Sarge. Let me give a shout out to Deborah Cooper. Thank you for your super sticker. I appreciate all the blessings. I thank you for your support. Deborah been with me for a long time, people. She remember when this first started, before I even came to Crime Chasing. And she's still around, faithful listener, faithful follower. I appreciate her. I appreciate you, Deborah. Don't ever let nobody tell you that I don't. Thank you so much. Go ahead, Sarge. Go ahead.
Yeah. Now you got this. They had something down here, right?
Right.
And it was at what was it, Antioch School, whatever it was, right?
Right.
Got Colin Gray. He's the daddy, and his son. he bought his son a Colt Gray. He bought him a pistol. So Colt Gray is the one that did the school shooting, right?
Right.
Now the one black kid that he shot and killed was an autistic kid that he didn't even know what was going on. You have kids in high school autistic, they in the special classes.
Mm-hmm.
So he didn't know even what was going on. But do you see black folk all on the internet? See them right as white people see and then he gonna shoot a defenseless autistic person that they didn't even know what was going on. They just standing there. You didn't see black folk doing that.
No, we didn't. We don't do that. We don't. That's
not
in
one
our
thing
DNA.
about black folk. Right, black folk gonna call it exactly what the hell it is when it is what it is. And I tell people that, and I tell them, don't get it twisted. Like, well, you voted for Trump. Yeah, I voted for Trump because that doggone was my best interest. But don't get it twisted like I'm gonna just demonize black folk on some, like I think I'm better than somebody else or whatever the hell.
Mm-hmm.
Hell no, I don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
See, I ain't about that life.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call it exactly what it is. Now you got them other ones wearing all this MAGA this and MAGA that and Trump this and that. These black folk, your Candace Owens and the Hot Pocket, that dude, and this other one, failed police officer.
I know
all of them doing it. Yeah, and one of the Hot Pocket dude said the reason he do it is because he get paid to do it.
Mm-hmm.
That's his job.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, so if he said that's it, I got the video with him saying it on my Instagram page. If he done told you he doing this to get paid, how you gonna trust what he's saying is the truth?
Mm-hmm.
What if you see, Martin? What if you see me come up to Chicago the end of June around my birthday? Because that's when they had the Pride Parade in Chicago, right around my birthday, the end of June. What you see me up there? I'm walking around up there, a flag in each hand, waving, switching and twitching. Yeah, my people. It's like, whoa, wait a minute.
It's Sarge, land a plane. I got another call. I got another call, Sarge.
Yeah, I know. I you do the thing. I ain't no Hot Pocket.
All right.
Hell no.
All right. Listen, we got Sarge going in tonight. We got Sarge going. Y'all, hey, Sarge had too many beers. He going in tonight, boy. Markeisha Smith, hold on, 281. I see y'all. Markeisha Smith said, we definitely not taught to hate white people, but they are raised to hate us and look at us as if we beneath them. But what they have to realize is we not our ancestors. You know what? That's a young folk. That's a young person talking. Because, hey, we living in a generation, you hit me, we'll hit you back. Ain't none of that going on. Okay, 281. Come on, caller. Thoughts or comments? Go ahead, 281. Go ahead. All right.
I guess be ready gonna take a moment.
Okay.
He gonna take a moment. We both on the same line.
Well, just call me back.
To you.
If you ain't ready to talk, just call me back. Not call me back. Just text me. Just text me. Let me know when you're ready.
Yeah.
Okay, do that.
We'll do that, man.
Okay, cool. Just stay online. Okay. All right. Now, let me. I want to go back to the first caller real quick. First caller, 3699. Real quick. Tell me what do you make of these racist remarks and these racist undertones? They're not calling us the N-word. They're not doing that, but they're making little jokes, little stereotype jokes.
Well,
go ahead.
Well, they're not joking. They're not joking.
Mm-hmm.
They mean every bit of it.
Mm-hmm.
They mean what they're saying. They're not joking. They're not being facetious. They're being direct. And they make no qualms about it. What they're saying is what they mean. That's how they feel. It has turned into, it's no longer about Austin. These people are focused on nice cars and homes. Mm-hmm. They hate to see black people with anything nice.
Mm-hmm. And
that's what it boils down to.
Sharice, I think somebody said that Carmela Anthony family, that's like an $800,000 home that they have. So, you know.
933,000 to be exact.
Okay.
But the thing is this, they already lived in an affluent neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
They see these people. And another thing, I did went back and looked at a blogger, and he's pretty accurate. He's ex-military and ex-police officer and all this. And he said he did the research. These people haven't even touched the money from the account that the money was donated to. They haven't even touched it yet. So these people have money already.
Mm-hmm.
They already have money. And so what? If the people are not bothered, the ones of us who donated, why are these white folks so mad? And these Mexican people and all the rest of them. You didn't donate to it. It's not your money. Get in your lane and stay in it.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you so mad? These people aren't joking about the things they're saying about that black folks. They mean it.
Mm-hmm.
And they're uncomfortable because they're seeing unity. That's the biggest fear of a race soldier. Black people getting along.
I guess where them fans at? They love that. Where them fans at?
Where them fans at and popping fans and dancing and line dances and twerking and dancing and stuff. Yeah, they scared.
Yeah. But let me go to
they are scared.
I got to go back to my last caller. They ready? Okay. All right. Last caller. Go ahead. 281. Go ahead. 281. Thoughts and comments.
Well,
hello.
You know, we could say that white folks are trying to bait us into some kind of racial war, and they're mad because we got things that we can buy. We can compete with them. We can buy things. We can live on the block with them. We can, we can socially stand with them. Well, they're giving us options, you all. Are we going to put up with this madness, or are we going to get out of here? And that's the option. Are we going to put up with it, or are we going to get out of here? And I'm not telling anybody to cowardly get up out of here. Nobody should do anything like that. If you like America, stay here, do what you do. And if that's your thing, go for it. But if there's an opportunity to leave this place and go somewhere else that's a lot better than this place that, we're socially accepted, I would love to go. But I can't find any other country in the world that is a little bit more safer than we are. You could say we're not safe, but we're pretty safe here. No one's attacking us. No one's attacking us. We have countries that are attacking us cyberly, like China, Iran attacked us cyberly. But no one has physically came over here with warplanes and warships and did anything to us like that. We had 9/11, but 9/11 is a big conspiracy in this, and I don't want to go into all that. But I'm saying that all that to say this here. They're giving us an option, Are we going to keep on putting up this stuff that they putting us through, or we're going to get up out of here? This racism ain't going to never be dented. It's probably only one person in the country or in the world that can dent racism to a minimum. It ain't going to be completely over with. But if he stood up and said, hey, what we doing to black folks is wrong, maybe people will start listening. I don't know. But they're giving us an option. Are we going to stay here and put up with it, or are we going to leave?
Okay, that's it.
Okay. That's all I want to say.
Okay. All right, we'll go to the next caller. All right. 3699. Go ahead.
Why should I leave? Why should I leave the place where my ancestors built it? Black people built this country. I'm not going anywhere.
I ain't going nowhere
either. This belongs to us.
Mm-hmm.
This belongs to us. Why? I'm not fleeing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
People are fleeing their own Africans everywhere. They all want to be here in the United States. I'm not from Africa, and I'm not going there. I ain't never been there. This is my land. This is my country.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about leaving, fleeing my place of my residence, my country, the only place where I belong. My ancestors built this place. Going where? To the same people that sold you? No, I'm staying right here where I belong.
Mm-hmm. Okay, hold it right there. All right. Sarge, when you leaving this country, man? You leaving this country? Sarge got me. Sarge. He probably got me on hold. Yeah, the brother was saying that we need to leave, get up and leave. Leave. I don't agree with that though. We got to fight. We've been fighting, and we are under attack. We may not be under attack physically, but we are under attack by these laws that they make to hold us back, to keep us from progressing. They'll make a few, they'll allow a few to go through to make it look good. Remember, diversity is not for black people, it's for them to make them look good. Who you talking about, Martin? I'm talking about the white society. We got to tell the truth, people. When are America's going to come together one day and we have a real race conversation? They don't want to do it. They don't want to do it. They don't want to have a real conversation because you're going to call them on the carpet. You're going to call them on the carpet about what they want to do. You're definitely going to call them on the carpet. And they don't want that because yeah. Yeah. All right. OJ said, he said that I didn't say we should leave this. We are giving us an option. Okay, that's what he said. All right, we got 2 more callers calling in. All right, I got to go to the next caller. Come on, Bill. Come on, Bill. Come on, Bill. Come on, Bill. Bill, you're next. Go ahead, Bill.
Yeah, I was listening to the racial comments, and it's like they think they got a one-up. I'm not familiar with the case of this young black man that shot up the school. Came in a little late, but the thing of it is, just because it happened and it was a black kid who did it, they think they got a one-up because they know that their Carmelo Anthony case is a slam dunk in his favor, and they couldn't stand it, so they're making these ugly comments. That boy's family didn't buy a house. Who's able to buy a house, even if you have the money, in 13 days? You can't even get a closing in most cases in 13 days. That's one thing I want to say. And what you said that most of the school shootings.
Hold on, brother. Hold on, Bill. Hold on. Hey, big bro, I'm gonna come to you. 1381. I'll come to you. You be next, okay? Just want to let you know. 1381. All right, just hold your comments. We want to have one mic, one person talking. Thank you. Go ahead, Bill.
The most of the school shootings and mass shootings we've seen have been done by white people with legal guns, and you haven't seen these comments over the years, but it's just to show God work in mysterious ways. And this is to show firsthand in the public eye the racism that they have downplayed over the years, even recently, that is here. It's just as strong. It's just got a different face now. And as far as going somewhere to another country, out the question. I've worked too hard, let alone my ancestors. And there's a reason that all these other people are trying to migrate here. And you look at all these other countries where there are black people, you see the authority people coming down on them whenever they feel like it. But at least right here, we have our problems amongst our people, but you ain't gonna come and do a black person in, especially when you ain't got no badge on. You ain't gonna do no black person in standing next to a black person. You better have on a robe and a badge. Now they so busy focused on this new kid, what he did, and basing it to make Carmelo look bad and his family who haven't did anything.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't ask for this. But the thing of it is, steady poking the bear, and okay, that young black kid, what he did was wrong. But don't think when the mass majority of people, especially our youngins, these YNs, when they get in their mind that you are the foe, you got a problem. You got a problem. We are way more civilized than they ever would want to think. I didn't grow up in a household that preached the propaganda of hating white people, but they made me aware. And I don't hate white people, but I know them. I've been taught, and most of my problem with them, they showed it to me. They gave it to me firsthand. I see it right now. It started years ago.
Mm-hmm.
They created this. That's all I got to say.
Okay, we're going to the next call. Thank you, Bill. All right, we're going to the next caller. All right, 1381. Now you can speak now. What's your thoughts and your comments?
My bad. I ain't have it on mute at first. I
Okay.
didn't even know y'all can hear me.
Go ahead. Yeah, we heard you.
I want to say something about the comment that was made that we need to leave.
Okay, come on.
You know, that's showing the mentality of some of our people, because that person is not the only one. You know, with the Pan-Africanism, etc., like we need to leave and get out of here and abandon the ship. You know, instead of fighting for what's already ours. You see, and that's the mentality. You know, our people ain't got no fight, and so they basically, to me, are saying like, you know, these Europeans is trying to pick a fight. You see, they trying to instigate something or heighten something on the racial tension, or for a racial war, as some people look at it, because they got a lot of pride behind now that Trump in there, and they get all these different groups, etc. You know, and our people, you know, they doing things that's really unbecoming of who we really are.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that don't better the situation. You know, yeah, it's a brother that did a shooting. You know what I'm saying? Them ain't the only shootings that done happen by our people. You know what I'm saying? And there's shootings that been done by their people. You know, whether it's justifiable or not. You know, it don't matter. It's still a shooting. But to try to interject another situation on what's at hand, you know, it just shows the racial tension, and it shows the hatred, which I spoke on last time. Good evening. I see somebody put my name up there. Good evening. That from last time, you know, that's how they feel. You know, when the lady got on there talking about, you know, she hoped this happened to him and that happened. You know what I'm saying? That's what I said last time. It's in their nature. You know what I'm saying? It's not in our nature. I stand on what I'll be saying, because it is true. That's why, and we know that by this not taught in our home. It's actually taught in their home, the hatred.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying, towards us. We don't witness that. TV news. I'm gonna tell you a prime example of what the Anthony case remind me of, and that's spilling far as the hatred. It was the same thing with OJ.
That's
Anybody
true.
remember that OJ? Yeah. It was a bunch of hatred spilling on, you know, because OJ was a brother, you know what I'm saying, and the case surrounding that. You know, it was a lot of hatred. Even when he got off, they showed on the news, on national news, TV, etc. You think the Europeans mad and upset, and you think our people cheering. You know what I'm saying? The racial tension in there. We just gotta recognize we so busy hating on each other that it's becoming unnoticeable. So they feel that they can slick things, say things, comment, talk, etc. You know, put certain radical out there agendas. They pushing it in the media. They pushing it in the news. You see, they pushing it. And we're so blinded by dancing and singing and celebrities and all kind of gossip talk.
Tell the truth. and shame the devil.
Yes, sir. I agree with you, brother. Don't worry about it. Just keep talking. Keep talking.
I speak on your show, man. You know, I got a YouTube page I ain't even never use. I may put videos out there, whatever. I do videos.
Well, say the name
I
of it.
really ain't even came more real news.
Okay.
I just ain't came out like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just sitting back watching.
Mm-hmm.
And then on top of that, another reason the Europeans feel so confident to speak in the manner that they speaking, whether they sneaking it in or they coming straight forward. Because like I said on the last show I spoke on yours platform that you got, we have our own people. We have our own people, whether they're elected officials, so-called activists, so-called leaders, etc. It don't matter if it's from the religion to the streets as leaders that's helping and abetting and assisting with the chaos. But it's going to take us strong men and women. It's going to take us strong men and women. I'm talking about mentally, not some people think if they can lift some weights and fight and shoot a gun, say, no, that's not strength. It's going to take us strong mentally and spiritual brothers and sisters to rise up. And they're going to only be did by the will of Allah. Whether you call them Jehovah or what. You know what I'm saying? He's the causeless cause and the rootless root from which all things come from. Until then, it ain't going to be right. But we need to recognize the racial boundaries that's out here. We need to recognize the hatred that's out here. We need to come together as one. We need to love each other more. And I'm going to leave it at that.
All right. All right. I'm going to give my man a chance to clear up something. 281, real quick. 281.
Hey, Marty, what's happening?
Oh, okay. What's up, bro? All right. We been,
shoot, man.
You get them taxes done yet?
Hey, man, those folks can hit me up, man.
Okay.
Man.
That's their job. You know what they do? Take that money.
Up,
get that money.
Yeah, man.
All right.
I'm not as privy to the new case with the young man shooting up the school. I'll tell you, I did see the video when his parents turned him in.
Mm-hmm.
And they turned him into Dallas County. Henry Wade Center had Dallas County Jail, and they walked him into the arms of the police.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, we got black kids with their parents.
Mm-hmm.
And not in this. I don't know the situation with this kid, so I'm not going to speak a lot about it.
Mm-hmm.
We already knew that young man Anthony, his parents, they had their paper. We already knew that. That was without a doubt. I told you from their zip code. You know, if you was just to flip them two kids around, it would be the same kid.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as what's going on with this kid, I don't know. I'll get on top of it for you more and try to find out what's going on. I will say, if you don't know, Wilmer Hutchins is not like Frisco, where this kid was from. Wilmer Hutchins is a rural ghetto area. When I say rural ghetto, it's on the far end of Oak Cliff, Texas, which is below, I ain't gonna say medium income area, but it's a hood. So what went on at that school, I don't know. I don't know why he decided to come up in there with a pistol. That's the worst thing in the world he could do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he went to shoot somebody, should have shot whoever he needed to shoot and go on by his business. But they are going to blow this situation up more than they did the other situation, which is fine. There's things for the Anthony family need to cool down. This man had already had to move out of his home. You know what kind of undertaking that is, especially it's the $933,000 house.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that may be nothing in Chicago because of the cost of living, but I assure you, in Frisco, Texas, that is a mansion. It's probably 8 bedrooms, 7,000 square feet. It is a palace. So what's going on with these two kids? It's an interesting dichotomy to look at how, you know, these two same kids, both of them got parents. One come from a lower middle class area, one come from it's like, you want to say, why, son? Why? You know, you're not the Columbine kids who also came from that affluent area, Columbine, Colorado, that's an affluent area. you're not them. You know, you popping off in a ghetto high school. Matter of fact, that's the same high school that Spud Webb went to. If you remember who Spud Webb was, that's his high school.
Atlanta Hawks, yeah.
Right.
Let me ask you. I want to ask you a question, big bro. Still on the line of the same conversation. I don't know if you was on here earlier when I first started. I was reading a lot of comments. It was a lot of racial undertones and, oh, maybe he need to go get a GoFundMe account, buy his mama Cadillac and house, and, oh, he had both parents and now this a good kid, and maybe y'all call B. I mean, all types of comments. These are white folks. Some Spanish names too as well. So they right on board with it. Right on board with it, brother. And you know, in the black community, brother, we love our own, but we don't condone this type of behavior, brother. We don't. And I'm not saying what not saying what Mr. Tracey done is right. We're not saying, we don't know the situation. We're not trying to justify it or anything, but for them to make such comments like that, but that's hate. That's hate. But that's all I had to say. Go ahead, my brother.
Yeah, if the situation had been reversed, we would have been hearing the same thing from their side. Oh, you know, he attacked my son, and, you know, my son defends himself. It would go the same way, the other way. We're going to really get a chance to see, you know, we're going to get a chance to really see if this is going to be equal justice or not. Because I assure you, number one, if the white boy had did him that way, he wouldn't even got arrested. He'd have been at home. I promise you that he'd have been at home. And now we finding out his dad got a sketchy background, his family got a sketchy background up against this Stella kid. You know, these are the Cosbys. Let's just call it what it is. These are the Cosbys. This is Theo. And Theo has defended himself against the crocodiles in the South. We get it. So I'm gonna get some more information, Martin, for you, so I can find out exactly what's going on with this kid.
You gave me some good information. You said that his parents walked him in, which is a good thing. It's a good thing. They could have sent them out of town and, you know, sent them to a relative house, but no, they took me. They did the right thing. They turned them in, you know, and that's a lot of that speaks volumes, because you don't see too many Caucasian European people turn their children in. So they don't do that.
No,
they don't do that. They don't do that. They find every excuse to justify their bad behavior because they control the media, they control social media, they control the laws, they the judges, they the lawyers, they control just about everything. So they figure like they could do anything they want to, and even write the language. They change the words of the language. Period. But we're going to see how this play out. Go ahead, my brother. Go ahead.
Hey, Mark.
Excuse me. These people here. And me, you know, we had a conversation on the back line.
Yes.
And I'm gonna bring it up in public.
Come on.
And I'm gonna tell. I hope you got some of this. They will never get to heaven. Not a one of them. I'm telling them to their face, all of them. There will never be one white soul in heaven. You fumbled with the word of God. You mixed it up and played with it and changed the names and changed the colors and made it out to be something that you could accept. You pawned it off on us and didn't give us the same Bible. You gave us a slave Bible so we would accept this nonsense of crap you was trying to put down in a land that already belonged to us. In case some of you were missing, didn't know, it was only 4 million slaves that made it to America. So where did the other 20 million come from? They came from right here. We was already here. My dad told me something. My dad grew up in the 50s. And he told me something. He said, son, wasn't it ironic that when the slaves got here, that the plantations were already built? They was already ready to go. They was already for business. They already had the slave quarters out there. They already had master's house sitting there. They didn't just build that. Master wasn't living in a tent while the slaves went to the house. No, it was already here. So that means the slaves that came over in the 1500s set up everything for them to be able to do what they were doing in the 1700s and the 1600s, like all this other crap that they were doing. By the time they started making money, England was like, oh, no, we got to get our taste. And then that's when the war began. But I'm here to tell you right now, not a one of you would get in heaven, not Billy Graham, not none of y'all, ever. You changed God's word so you could enslave a people. You changed God's face. So either meet a face that look like yours. Because I told this to Madhouse, and I tell it to you, you can pose it to your audience. If I walk into an all-white church, I mean the whitest white of white churches, and I walked in there with a cross on my back, took the cover off of it and showed Jesus as a black man and told him, come down here and bend the knee. Bend the knee, because this is who Jesus really was. You think they would do it? Hell no, they walk out that church and never come back. They don't believe in that what we believe in. Let's get that through our heads. They don't believe in nothing but money. Life don't mean nothing to them if it's going to interfere with them making money. That ain't nothing but facts. There's not a one of them see heaven. I don't give a damn how much they pray. They have wronged the whole world. They have upset everything that God had put in place. And his plan ain't they plan. They changed God's plan. Africa ain't supposed to be what it is right now. It's supposed to be what it always was. And see, they changed all of that.
Mm-hmm.
And they use religion to do it. In God's name that they did it. So I don't care how much hands they lay on and how much praying they do and how much knee bending they do until they bend the knee to the real Jesus and really sure. Until they can bend their knee to that. If I can walk into a white church and put a black Jesus on a cross and tell everybody to come down here and bend the knee because this is who Jesus was, I promise you they wouldn't do it. They don't believe in that crap. They talking crap. They talking that crap. The person who wrote the Bible was a homosexual who killed his own mother and 3 of his wives. William Shakespeare and 25 other people wrote the Bible, who transferred it from Hebrew over to English. We know who William Shakespeare is. Mm-hmm. These are facts. This is not me guessing it. These are facts. If you don't believe me, go look up King James. He had his own mother jailed and killed. Her name was Queen Anne, Queen of Scots. We need a history lesson. This is what the facts are. They don't believe in what we believe in. We done walked into 1,000 churches my whole life, and all I ever saw was a white Jesus coming up, and I bent the knee. They wouldn't do the same. I'm done.
Okay. OJ, you going? Are you good?
Martin, I just wanted to rebut on something that you cleared up earlier, but apparently someone didn't hear it. I didn't say leave America from where you're from or your ancestors or your. I didn't say leave America. I said they've given us an option to leave. If you feel that you need to stay here and fight for something, fight for it. I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with that. But they giving us an option. You know, they telling us either you're gonna die, you're gonna stay here and die, or you're gonna have to leave. I'm not saying that should be your answer. You know, leaving is probably not the answer. Stay here and fight. You know, but can you fight an army? Can you win against an Air Force, an Army, a Marine, a Navy? No, of course not. Of course not. But I'm not going to sit here and play these silly games with people. I'm going to live here, I'm going to live there, I'm going to live here, and I'm going to live there. And I'm going to be all right. It's going to be okay. If I can afford to do it, I'm going to do it. I'm going to live happy. I'm going to try to live as happy as I can. And I'm not running away from America because I got property here. I'm not leaving this place. Why would I ever leave this place? I got property here. But I'm going to go visit some place.
Okay.
That's it, Martin.
Okay, thank you for your comments. All right. All right. We got
Hey, Martin.
Yeah, go ahead, Bill. Go ahead.
I like to correct a man just was talking, and the guy that was speaking before him, the fact that he laid out about our history and religion had been robbed from us. If we take a step in the right direction, we got the power of God and the strength of Ogun. It's a lot that we could do. You'd be surprised the army that they could send. Yeah, it's a possibility, but right make might. And if you believe, it can be true. That's all I have to say.
Okay. Let me go to my brother. I'm going to go to my brother, 1381. Come on, bro. 1381. I know you got something to say. I know you burning up, boiling up.
Yeah, I guess.
I know it. Hey, listen, if I was a fly on the wall, I could see you. You ready? But let me in, Martin. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, it ain't the fact that he said what they giving us an ultimatum.
Right.
Whether they giving us an ultimatum or you saying that truth is but one. So I ain't gonna play around with it. That's the only thing that don't change is the truth. Okay. So that being said, I won't care if they giving an ultimatum or whatever. We shouldn't even have that in our mind. You still shouldn't have that mindset. Just because someone puts something out on the table, that don't mean you can accept it. You see, our people wouldn't accept anything. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't about, they got an army and all this and that. You know, we got people that been in the military. You don't know the omnipotent force of the Father and what'll happen. You know, it'll be done in a conflict that can't be told in words anyway when that time comes. You don't know what's gonna happen. But if you don't put up the fight and you just lay down, then what you expect? What you expect? That's basically what Anthony went through. He just ain't lay down with the bully. Whether a person gonna look at how he could have did, what he should have did, or whatever, you can't say that because you don't know what's in that man's heart and mind. You don't know where he was fearing or nothing. But evidently he wasn't fearing too much because he let it be known. So we have to let it be known, hey, we're not fearing nothing. Is you really from God's people or are you just talking? It ain't about what you got and you can just move here and move there and do this and do that. No, what true soldiers stand up and stand firm and stand their ground in all aspects of life. We can't continue to get pushed around, beat around, it's not standing up, for ourselves or nothing. We can't continue to live like that. Then wherever we go, how we gonna pass them thoughts on to the next generation and expect them to defend themselves and their grandchildren and their great children? We gotta be men. And I'm gonna leave it at that for right now, man.
Thank you for your comment, bro. Thank you for your comment. Okay. 36.99. Go ahead, 36.99. 36.99.
My. Where would we be if our ancestors had the mentality that man just spoke on right now about standing up and not laying down? Oh my goodness! And everything happens for a reason, and everything that's happening right now, it's for a reason. Black people are tired. We are. We're tired of the entitlements. The quote, the race card that was created by a person from the Ku Klux Klan. Oh, they're pulling the race card. They feel so comfortable sitting up. I look at it every day on social media. The things that they say. Every day. This is not new. These things that these people are saying about us. And, I want to bring something to your attention, too. When Black folks are talking on social media and we're having a conversation about ourselves, pay attention to the Black people that say them instead of us and they. What do you mean? Oh, you're not Black when you're talking about us. It's them and they. You're Black, too. What are you talking about? Stuff like that. Them and they. It's not us. And all this Carmelo Anthony thing, oh, he's a murderer. Well, George Zimmerman is a murderer. Kyle Rittenhouse is a murderer. All these different people that have killed people for no cause at all. Everything is being reversed now. This is what it has come to. We're tired.
Mm-hmm.
We're tired.
I agree.
Threatening Black people with calling the police, it's not working anymore. Call them. And it's probably going to end up way worse than what it would, than you ever could imagine. Black people are not afraid of the police anymore. We're desensitized. We're not afraid of the police. That's not going to work. You can't threaten us with calling the police. Call them. Go right ahead. It's not working anymore. None of it. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Thank you. All right. Great. Well, I want to say something, people. Those of us that are educated, those of us that are doctors, lawyers, politicians, and ministers, and skilled workers, and all that, you are not exempt because you're affluent or you're doing great things here in America. None of us are exempt. Racism affects all of us in one way or another. All of us. Trust me. You just a person with a lot of money. That's it. That's it. Black person, if you want to call yourself black, melanated, or African Zoid, whatever you decide to call yourself, African American, whatever you want to say, you're just a person with a lot of money. You're not running anything. Nothing. Nothing, people. Absolutely nothing in this country. And I tell you people all the time, when you get sick, you'll find out who your friends are. When you go to jail, you'll find out who your friends are. And here's a situation that came up. This young African-American man shot 4 people in the high school. Hey, his parents turned him in, but the racial overtone where these white people are saying, European people, Caucasian, from the Caucasus Mountain, they're saying, they're making little jokes. Oh, maybe he should go get him a GoFundMe account. Buy his mama a Cadillac, buy a house and all. We know what they're saying. This is what they think. And they are mad at us because we put our money where our mouth is when it came to Carmelo Anthony. They could not believe that this young man, in his defense, raised all this money. They couldn't believe. They did everything in their power, tried to take it down, get it taken down. They tried, but they couldn't, people. They couldn't. And see, and they talking about the system is failing. Oh, it's failing now. When one of ours get away, it's failing now. But it was working when it was benefiting your complexion, your people. It's failing now. And we know that the system is designed to fail for us. Really. And listen, we have to be strong people. We have to be warriors. And Martin Luther King said, if a man isn't fit to die for something, he isn't fit to live. You got to die for something, people, what you believe in. Now, we out here, especially us Black folks, African Americans, Africans, we out here shooting dice. We dying over a dice game. We dying over sleeping with somebody's wife. We dying over in the shootout. We dying over in these gang affiliations. And we dying over stuff that don't mean to raise nothing. It's not going to benefit us anything. How is it that you're benefiting the race? How are you benefiting it? Are you showing brotherly love? Are you loving on your brother and your sister? Are you withholding information that can help another person get ahead? Are you skinning and grinning, get along, go along with other races, talking about your race of people? Remember, there's no other race here in America where they expose all our faults but us, the people that look like me. They love to put us on the internet fighting, clowning, acting a fool, dancing, entertaining them. But when we get together and major in something minor, major, and we're not majoring in minor things such as family reunions, dance groups and all, that's nothing. That don't mean anything. But when we get together and put a politician in and back them up with some money, with finance, and we bag up one of ours that have killed in self-defense, all of a sudden we slow, we dumb, we stupid, we hateful, and it's black privilege and none of that. So if it's a black privilege, what is white privilege? What is it? When the law began to work for us, it's failing now. That goes to show you that it doesn't supposed to work for us at all. They don't want it to work. These laws are made to keep us down from prospering. Now, every time it seems like we adjust to this law, what they do, they move the goalposts. They move it up a little higher. So you got a little bit more fighting to do. And we got to fight, people. Well, somebody said, well, Martin, we don't have no planes. We don't have no bombs or anything. That's more than one way, just fight without a physical fight. You can withhold your money from going in these places. They don't like us, but they love our green money. And when you start holding that money back, when they no longer can live in luxury, ride them big yachts and them private jets and that big Cadillac Escalade and can't get all the fancy things in life, that Rolex, then it's going to become a problem. Then they want to pay attention. What's wrong with the black people? What's wrong with the black people? They're changing. We used to get their money, but we can't get their money like we used to. What's going on? People, every plant that they plant in the black community, they plant the woman against the black man with the resources. They put drugs in the community. We beat that out. They put guns in the community. We beat that out. They stop and frisk. We beat everything that they threw at us. They hung us on a tree. We still here. They give us long jail sentence. We're still here. Aren't we a resilient people? Have you ever noticed anytime black people get into something, they put a twist on it. When they dance, they put a twist on it. When they sing, they put a twist on it. When they invent something, they put a twist on it. We do it, people. We do it. Why you think they look at us in awe like, man, you're not supposed to be that great. You're not supposed to speak English. You're not supposed to speak it right well, articulate. You're not supposed to be a politician. You're not supposed to be a police officer. And I agree with Sarge. I don't know if he's on here. When I seen those two young men, those twins, the Metcalf twins, with those assault rifles in the picture, those assault rifles aren't for no animals, for hunting. They're hunting humans. That's what they are for. And I'm going to let Sarge talk about that real quick because he on here. Yeah, Sarge probably, he just hung up. He'll probably call right. Oh, there he is. I know he's going to call right back. I knew he wanted to talk. I was talking this language. And Sarge brought it to our attention. When you see that picture with them twins holding them assault weapons, that's not for no hunting people. You know, who's going to take an assault rifle to go hunting? Come on, that's not what that's for. And see, you notice they didn't took their internet page down and all that, so you can't dig into their background. See, the same game that they do and they're going to do on this young man, we did it on them. Right. Go ahead, Sarge. I was calling on you, Sarge. You had to hang up. Go ahead. Go ahead, Sarge.
Oh, shoot. I
Go ahead. I
didn't know because, you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
go ahead.
Hey, check it out, man. What the sister was talking about was she like when she said, they, yeah, bro. Like I said, there's one Instagram, right? You look at Martin. If you look at my Instagram page, you'll be rolling. You'll be like, man, Sarge crazy.
Sarge, I've got to ask you a question real quick.
Open.
Sarge, do they use assault weapons for go hunting? Human hunting, not for no animals.
Hell no. Now I'm gonna break it down to you, and I'm gonna try to be brief with the weaponry. Now check it out. Those are military lookalike style weapons. Now, people started tricking them out with scopes, and they would like hunt deer, but it would be at like 150 yards. No more than that, right? No more than that. And it's like, oh, so they can hunt deer, but they don't. You're talking about possums, rodents, squirrels, chipmunks in your yard, stuff like that. Those are not used for hunting. Those are used for hunting people, basically. Okay? That's what they're used for. Now, you see somebody hunting, a hunter, they got a doggone 308. They got a 30-06. Now, I know you heard about them 30-06 rifles. Or they got them a 30-30 Winchester. Those are hunting rifles. That AR, and the AR don't mean assault rifle. It means armor-like rifle. And when it comes to the 15, is what is it, Arizona or no, Arkansas something? It's a knockoff of the doggone stuff that's used in the military. And the woman that was talking about it was one of them, right?
Mm.
Was one of them. Okay? See, well, see, you, I'm like, you from Florida, but you sound like you from California. That Valley Girl thing ain't working. Oh, it's tubular. Just gag me with a spoon. I'm like, you're from Florida. You don't talk like that. You're not Beverly Hills 90210. Okay? Let's just keep it real. But you get them, they think just because they can articulate the language, you know, they got a little money in their pocket, and, well, that's beneath me. And see, and you know me. I bust their damn head, Martin. I'd be like, really? All right. What's your FICO score? I'll show you mine. Oh, man, you ain't got good credit, huh? You're not in the 800 club, huh? How much money can you just reach out and touch that you got in the bank already saved up? Oh, you got enough to pay your mortgage up, pay your mortgage in case something happens? You get sick, you got at least a year of that, you know, huh? Come on now. See, all these people, they flossing like they something that they ain't, Martin. I ain't one of them, man. I wear Walmart gym shoes and jeans and T-shirts, and I just keep it moving. Now, people will see the Benz and be like, oh, you know, he driving the Benz. I'm like, that car's 13 years old. It looks nice. But that's about it.
Okay.
You know? Ain't that's not a what do they call it? A flex? Yeah,
Sarge, I need you to stay with the subject now. You didn't go on, you didn't drifted on me now. You didn't drifted on me.
That's the thing. You got these folks that they think they better than somebody and this and that. And it's no, you're not. You're still black. You walk up in there, any way you walk up into, they gonna think you black. And then depending on your hair texture, they might think you Dominican, but they definitely ain't gonna think you white. You can go in there with all of the, well, you know, because we're you know, like we're on the thing like it's just like, you know, who? Did you hear about Metallica? They're gonna have like a final. You can do all that. You're not gonna be accepted. And nobody likes a traitor. Nobody. So while you got these black folk, while they doggone stepping, fetching, and clowning for white folk thinking that they getting in, white folk looking at them like, you a traitor to your own people.
Mm-hmm.
We'll keep you around though.
Okay.
As long as you're useful.
Hold it,
but once
Sarge.
you're useful up, you're out.
Hold it. We finna read some comments. Hold it, brother. All right.
Okay, yeah.
All right. Anthony Johnson said, I see, so he that GoFundMe for Carmelo and thoughts I have some of that action. I don't know what he meant. Okay. Lori Miller said, quick, get the GoFundMe up going. Talking about for this talking about this black young man that shot the school up, mass shooting. All right. Gimme Stone say, y'all, he was bullied, slapped, and ankle monitor on him and let him go back to mommy. Isn't this how we handle murders nowadays? See, you see, these are the comments that these people are making. You got some black folks that think they're white, that think they all good, and you're not good. Listen, you still an N-I-G-G-E-R, whatever you want to call it. You still are. Then there's another one. Daniel Doran said, you mean to tell me he doesn't get 400K? See, they're mad. You're mad because black folks sticking together? You're mad. Is that Gabriel Garro? This is a Spanish person waiting for the GoFundMe pay his bail. Ain't that something? Now, what we just heard, and I don't know how authentic it is, that someone said that the money, the 400-some thousand, they haven't even taken none of the money down. So evidently, they paid the money for him to get out of the bond out of their own pocket. So people are something else.
$25,000.
Yeah. So, hey.
$25,000.
Right. And here's somebody else signifying. Ben Taylor, I bet he's about to be a millionaire from the Democrat donations. Man, listen.
See that?
But I listen.
See? Stupid.
Yeah. But this is what they're mad because they got caught. Because if they had a slam dunk case on Carmelo Anthony, they would have, I guarantee you, those videos that they confiscated from the cell phones would be out right now. Right now. If they had a slam dunk case, them videos would be out right now. What they wanted to do, they wanted to have all the evidence, they working together so they can put their own narrative out there. And hopefully that he'll go for a plea bargain. See, they thought they was going to nail him like that. That's what they thought in their system. They thought that. That's what they thought. Now, here's another one.
Well, you know what we say, Martin? Study long, study wrong.
Mm-hmm. Somebody said Corey Milborn. You know, a lot of these names are fake names, too, fake accounts. His daddy gonna have matching Cadillac Escalades with Carmelo daddy now. Twinsy. See, all these little racial white people, if y'all listen to this, what's up with y'all folks out here? European people, what's up with y'all people making all these comments? What's up with y'all? We're not taught like that. Hold on, brother.
Well, I can give you a clue, Martin. Let me know, and I'm going to give you...
Okay, hold on.
I'm going to let you know what it really, really is.
See...
I'm older.
Okay, Scott. I think it's Warren. This is another Hispanic thing going white, but calling all... See, another thing. I'm calling out every brown person that goes under the umbrella of white. There's a double standard. Either you're going to be who you are or who you're not going to be. Are you with us or not? New house Escalade coming right up. Left all out. Watch how he turned himself in and looks like a Hollywood skit. These Hispanic people, man, they with it. They are with it, buddy. All right, let me read a couple more, then I'm gonna let you go, Sarge. James Grosso. Wait, let's see. Guess. Hold on. It was self-defense. Question. Okay. Then here's Pauline Carr. Why are they so many of you big mad that Carmelo has a GoFundMe account? You are welcome to make your own GoFundMe account. Matter of fact, Melo, he don't even have a GoFundMe account. The Austin people have the... I'm talking about Austin. Autumn. His people have the GoFundMe account. Go ahead, Sarge. I got to get another caller. Go ahead. Real quick. Go ahead.
Okay, well, the deal is this, man. I told you when I was on the arm, like way back.
Hold it. I see something else. Hold it, Sarge. I see one.
Okay.
Mark Fisher says,
go ahead.
GoFundMe jokes when you all were surprised it was a black kid. This is not the norm. We all expected a deranged-looking hunting rifle, army fatigue white kid. No, he didn't. It doesn't need no GoFundMe, SHIT. Carmelo defended himself. Hell yeah, GoFund him. Go ahead, Sarge. Then I'm gonna go ahead.
Now, the thing is this: there's somebody I knew. They were white guy was comfortable enough with me to tell me the truth, and he told me, look, a lot of them, they smile at you, but you know what? The thing that's in the majority of white folk, at least that he know mine, that's what he said. If you ain't better than a nigga, then who are you better than? That's the mentality. That's what's causing all the anger about this money. See? Well, I ain't got no Cadillac, and I ain't got no this, and I ain't got no... I was like, I ain't never had a Cadillac, okay? I've always been a doggone European car type of guy. You know, put that in your pipe and smoke it. But yeah, you get all the main races, the main ones are broke ass white people that can't compete financially with black people of today. And like Paul Mooney said, getting away wasn't a chapter that was written in the book for slavery. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't a chapter in the book. But that's the thing. That's that mentality, man. Okay, if we ain't better than a nigga, then what are we better than? Yeah.
Okay,
that's what I said. People should have white friends. They should have white people that they know that are comfortable enough and will really be honest with them, because you'll find out so much. Look, some people, they scared to be honest. They trying to scan and grin, as you say, Martin. They trying to scan and grin. I don't scan and grin. I'm gonna let you know what it is.
Okay, Sarge, I gotta let these other people talk. They're ready to talk.
Okay.
All right. 281. Go ahead, 281. Go ahead.
Hey, Martin. I heard some talk earlier. I didn't address it about the
AR.
Go back to Africa deal. You know, Martin Luther King said right before he died, "I have led my people into a burning house." You can take that any way you want to, but it sounds really specifically what he said is exactly what he said. If you don't believe me, go look it up on YouTube. He said that it seems that I have led my people into a burning house.
Yeah.
See, he has finally caught up with what Malcolm had been telling him. Yeah, we'll never be good enough. We can march till our heads fall off. They don't care. They really don't care. They don't want to hear nothing about our problem. But also the AR-15 in Texas, most of the people who will go hunting with an AR-15 are usually hunting wild boar or hogs that are tearing up people's farms. There's good money in that. They will pay you to come out to their farms and kill hogs. And for that, you will need an AR-15. I'll yield to my my partner.
All right. Okay.
We they have special flights down here. You can either go on 4-wheeler or helicopter, and you can, if you want to, you can specify which weapon you want to use. The AR-15 is the chosen weapon for the hog and the feral pig. That's all I got to say.
Okay. Let me ask you guys a question. Is it hunting or killing? Getting paid to kill it. Now, which one? Now, we talking about hunting. Now, a lot of people they kill the wild boars. So I just made a comment. So maybe y'all can respond to that.
Well, usually if you go hunt wild boar, those are the black and white ones. Those are what they call javelinas. Those are ones that they will go hunt for. And if you out in somebody's property or hunting and you out in the woods, you better take an AR with you. Because if you run across a pack of hogs, I know you think the pigs are like the one that we saw on Green Acres, Little Arnold, nice and sweet. These ain't that. These hogs will eat a human being alive. Do you hear what I'm saying? These hogs will eat you alive. So if you go hunting, yeah, you better take a 30-06 with you if you're going to be hunting deer or something like that. But I assure you better take the AR-15 with you, because if you walk up on them hogs potting up, you better be able to put down some bullets. Because those 100 or 50 or 70 or 30 hogs will charge you. And if you hit the ground, you are dead. They will eat you alive.
Okay.
Hey, by the way, Martin, as Sarge, they made it constitutional again to use the bump stock. The bump stock you can put on any AR, and it'll fire like an automatic weapon.
We call that the switch up here.
If you in Texas for 90 days, let's say you come down here, you like it. You've been out here for 90 days. You ain't got no felony or anything like that. My friend, you can go to the nearest pawn shop and get you an AK-47. Throw it in the back on the backseat of your car. If the police pull you over, you tell them, I got an AK-47 I just got from the pawn store on the backseat of my car. They say, we need your license, your insurance, and your registration. Is the weapon loaded? No, sir, it isn't. They're going to check the magazine and check the weapon, see if it's not loaded or whatever. They're going to go to their car. They're going to check and see if you got a warrant or whatever. They're going to come back to you and say, have a good day. Make sure you take that weapon home with you.
Okay. All right. Thank you for the comments.
90 days.
Okay. Thank you. All right. Go ahead, Bill. Go ahead, Bill.
Yeah. Comment behind the brother that was talking about the boar hunting. I've seen exactly what he said down in Texas and Arkansas, that you need some heavy equipment like that, AR, AK. And I don't know if anybody remember days ago, the father on national news said that the weekend before this happened, he had took his sons hunting and Austin got his first hog. So that with him being brung up like that, I would assume there was like a rite of passage, something that'll kick his testosterone on in. I'm a man now, or something of that nature. But I really wanted to say this more than anything. One thing we can't do, God didn't give us a spirit of fear. Not at all. And racism has been around for thousands of years, and it is the basis of it is fear. To put fear into us in this situation, and all of those comments, whether they are made up pages, made up names, or whatever, it's still the same supremacy, and to make you feel like you're less in numbers. Maybe you should still be afraid. We empower. We can't let fear guide us in this situation, and none. That's all I got to say.
Okay. All right. All righty. All right. I want to call somebody to the platform. I think his name Richard. Let's see, because Richard was saying something about Richard O'Neill. Let me call you out. My telephone number is 872-299-0808. Again, 872-299-0808. Richard called in. Richard O'Neill. So do you feel killing him was justified because he's black? I feel he should have got down. He didn't have to kill him. Richard, call in. And I want to respond to what you want to say. Call in. My number is 872-299-0808 or 872-297-6389. Richard O'Neill, we're calling you out. Come on, call in. You can call ID block. I'm not going to call you back. Just come on. I normally don't take anonymous calls, but I'll take your call. And let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. Voice to voice. Man to man. We can talk about it. I love to hear from you. I definitely love to hear from you. I haven't called nobody out in a long time, but I want to call him out. All right. The white officer who shot Mary Jane said the white officer who shot and killed Tamir Rice in Cleveland, Ohio back in 2014 lives in a small town in West Virginia, and he also still works for the police department down there in West Virginia. He was never charged with the murder of Tamir Rice. We all know that. They shot that little young boy within seconds. He had a BB gun. Yeah. So my YouTube family, make sure you hit that like button for me. Do that for me. Hit the like button. Appreciate you. YouTube family, hit the like button. All right. All right. We're going to go back to Sarge. I'm going to let you Charge respond to that, what them gentlemen said. If you want to respond, go ahead, Sarge.
Yeah, he's talking about that bump stock, man.
Yeah.
Do you remember that Las Vegas what was it, a rap whatever it was, concert? No, not rap concert. Some concert in Las Vegas, and the dude was in a hotel room.
I don't remember.
Firing from a elevated position. Okay, it was like brrr, brrr. Yeah, the bump stock is illegal federally, but you put it on the back of an M16 style rifle, one of the military style rifles. It's an easy put on, just like one of the switches for a Glock, and it do the same thing. You pull it to your shoulder, squeeze the trigger, and it'll empty the whole magazine just like that. Before you even know it, it's empty. So, and like with the boars and stuff, all that, yeah, people, they'll call you to come on there to kill them animals because, man, they mess up people's property. And I mean, they be doing the most. That's just killing animals. That's not hunting. Like in Florida, they'll have a certain time of the year you can come down there and hunt gators as many as you want. Ain't no limit, just to keep the population down. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Now, if you're actually hunting deer and, or whatever them birds are, they use them scattergun, buckshot type, whatever, bird shot. That's what they call it there. When they hunt for them, right? Mm-hmm. People don't use those rifles, the military style rifles. They don't use them for like hunting. They use for killing. Because the bullet itself, and I'm gonna end with this. The bullet, it's nothing but a 22. Now I know you could have seen a 22. Mm-hmm. It's like a 22 on NOS, like in the Fast and Furious. They push the button and the car, that's what it is. A 22 on NOS, and it'll hit somebody's body or whatever. It won't go through them. It'll ricochet all around and rip their innards out and cause so much internal bleeding that they just bleed out internally.
Okay.
That's why they say 3 times to the chest is what you try for, because after the bullets go around so much, people will, they'll drown. Their lungs will fill up with blood from the inside, and you'll drown in your own blood.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
okay. All right. Thank you for that, Sarge.
Yeah.
Appreciate you. All right. All right. All right, people. I'm gonna go back to my buddy. She's still on here, $36.99 real quick, and I think we're gonna kind of end it like that. End it. Go ahead, $36.99. You've been quiet and patient. $36.99. Uh-oh. You might have went to sleep on me. I can't hear. All right. All right, people, we thank you for tuning in tonight. This has been a great show. I'm asking all my YouTubers, make sure you hit the like button, support the channel. Thank all you for sending the super chats. Oh, we have a caller, people. We do have a caller. The super chats, and we thank you for everything. We really do. We're trying to grow this channel on YouTube. I love my Facebook family, and I love my Twitter X family, which is growing, finally growing. We've been on here for a while and posting is growing. I appreciate you guys, but we got one more caller. Let's see what this caller has to say. Maybe this is the person I was looking to call in, and we want to hear what they're saying. Let's see, who is it?
AR.
Okay. All right, caller 206. You're live, uncut, unedited. Let's hear what your thoughts and comments. Hey, how you doing? Go ahead. Go ahead, bro. Okay. Go ahead. I hear you. Go loud and clear.
Okay. No, I'm in a tunnel. So if
I
shut off, just go ahead to the next caller.
Okay.
But let me just say this: all hunting in this country is a practice for killing people.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter what animal it is. It doesn't matter what gun it is. If you look at the country to the north and south, Canada and Mexico, per capita, they have way less hunters than we do in the U.S. If you look at the states that have the most hunting, they're the former slave states. Guns are killing people. When they go hunting, they're practicing for killing people. That's one. Now check it out. The AR-15 is used primarily for hunting hogs, but hogs are considered by science to be their bodies are a close approximation to human bodies when it comes to like tests for shooting and stabbing and everything else. So I just wanted to that's what it all is. And damn, I forgot my other point. So good hearing from you.
Yes, sir. I mean, I'm thank you for your call. Yeah. Thank you for that education, because we know folks they setting the stage. I've sometime when they have target practice sign, I heard they used to use black faces. We had that situation down there at that too. But man, I appreciate that comment. If you think of your other comment before I get off a call back or hold on, and that was great. Yeah. All right. We're going to get ready to end, people. I appreciate everybody. I appreciate my comrade Tequila, Miss T. She's probably gone now. And I think somebody gave me a super chat or something. I know Deborah Cooper gave me one, and I believe the Dr. Scott or somebody, I can't remember. A shout out to you. You don't have to give me no super chat for me to call your name. I'd always call people's name out, show them love, and appreciate the support and everything. People, we got to grow this channel, and y'all know I'm not on here for not a lot of nonsense like a lot of people. They lying on folks. We try to bring you receipts, and we appreciate you guys for tuning in. And it's been a great show today. Pray for the families that has been shot in Dallas, Texas. Pray for the shooter as well. We don't know all the insides of what happened. And we know in our culture, we're not raised to hate folks, no matter what ethnicity or race they are. We just don't do that. That's not in our household. But yeah, we are accused of being haters. We are accused of being haters, killers, and murderers, and all that. And nobody can beat the same people that are accusing us of shooting and killing folks. And matter of fact, most of us that look like me, we do more damage to ourselves more than we do to other people as well. But we live it in a good day and time. It's good to be living. I'm glad I'm living in America at the time that I'm living. It's a great time. There's plenty of light. We can see things. We know things that our ancestors didn't know. Things that was hid for so many years, centuries, is out in the open. They cannot deny it. The ugliness that we see, we can put it together. Thank y'all so much, people, for tuning in. Y'all already know what it is. It's live, uncut, and unedited.
You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. Tell the truth.
And what?
And shame the devil. I love being